Okay. Cool. The stream is going. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our stream. So, today I'm gonna draw Mumei, obviously, like the title says. First of all, yeah, here's the picture I drew of Madoka. I finished it. I finished the homework picture too. I think they both turned out pretty good. Usually I'd go for something like this. Probably. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw Mumei today. Obviously because she's graduating. I also drew Fauna when she graduates. So yeah, I'm gonna draw Mumei. I kinda procrastinated this because I really don't have any ideas. I mean, I basically just want to draw a generic cute pose anyway, but I really don't have any ideas. So what exactly I want to do with Mumei here, but I do want to do it, so I'll figure something out. And before I start the stream, I was on Twitter and I was just scrolling through art. I see so much good VTuber art. I really do love art a lot. Some people are just really talented, I guess. I think one thing I'd like to do is take like, a thing that would probably be helpful practice is to take a picture like that I like a lot and do like a study on it to see if I can use it to improve my own art. One thing that I notice is that I can actually open some picture I have here probably for some kind of reference. I'll just open the same one I had though. One thing that I noticed with a lot of the pictures I was looking at, like that I think are really good, my liner seems to be a lot thicker than most of the art I see that I like a lot. I like the look of the thick liner. There are some things I can improve, but like the line art variation is another thing I probably need to work on. Usually the line art, at the edge of the drawing is thicker and more in the middle might be thinner, but there's a lot, it can get a lot more complicated, which I noticed a lot. The biggest difference in my art is that, yeah, the line art's thicker. Another thing is like variation on the shading, because some parts of the shading will be more like flat, straight, like there'll be more of the cell shading type, and then other parts will be more of the other type of shading. So yeah, I would like to mess around with that and see if I can improve it. This isn't even the right one. Let me open the actual file, yeah. There we go, yeah. Hello, Priyana. This is an art stream. Even looking at this right now, though, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I probably take more shortcuts than necessary, because I'm lazy. But right now, looking at this, I wanna... this happens a lot. I look at my old art and I wanna improve it, but yeah, I wanna, like, do some of this. Oh, that's a lot better. I should have done that before. Oh, yes, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. Actually. At least I should be, if it's working properly. I mean, I'm here to draw Mumei today, and here I am messing with this drawing anyway. Let me start the... I looked up Art Stream BGM on YouTube, and that is the playlist that I am playing. So hopefully you enjoy that, I guess. A math problem? What kind of math problem? Yeah, I already think that's a lot better. It's like, yeah, I maybe I should... let me do that, actually. Let me go to, like, Twitter. I just want to talk about this. I mean, I'm supposed to be drawing Mumei, but this is... Yeah, I want to talk about this. Let me find a picture I liked here that I can use as an example for this. I just want to talk about what I'm thinking about. I think this one's pretty good. Let's see if I can put this picture here. Okay, so here's a picture from Twitter. It's by this guy at M0A_, I guess. I don't know. I just saw this picture on Twitter. I just want to like use this as an example of what I'm talking about. So like this, I'd like to draw like this. I'd like my pictures to look like this. I mean, I like my art, but I would like to improve it. So like this picture here, compared to mine, yeah, the line art's a lot thinner. In general, I'd just say it's better. The shading's better. But like here, I'd say it uses, it's a mix between like shading that is like more straight edge and that is more faded. I'm still not sure exactly what the term is, but like here on the hair, I'd say this line here is pretty straight. Like it's not exactly the most blended. But then there are other parts like on the hair here, right here, well, I'd say it is a bit faded. And for me, when I do art, it's usually all one way or the other. Like I do the two different styles because I don't really blend both of them because I probably don't know how, I guess. I'd say it's just better in general. I would like to improve my, but like, you see, like the line out here on the outside here is pretty thick, like really dark. But then the line out like inside here is very thin and not even that easy to notice. So yeah, I mean, I think I just need to improve it, improve my art and in general. But yeah, I'd like to do something like that. I'd like to take a picture like this and try to use it to help improve my own art. But yeah. No, I haven't. I don't think I have heard of that. Hello. Hi. Yes, the point of the stream is supposed to be drawing a Mumei anyway, but I'm not doing not doing that right now. Yeah, so this is the last picture I finished. I still don't have any ideas for Mumei though. Not really. I figured I would just figure it out. I am doing great. How are you? Okay, so I guess I'll just try to get started here. I mean, hopefully I'll figure out something. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're doing great. Okay, so that was the head, obviously. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I love art. Art is amazing. I don't know, I still don't have any idea what I want to do with Mumei. I feel like I should have a better idea going into it, but... Okay. I'm just gonna go with my first idea here and see how it goes, I guess. You can make me music. I mean, sure, if you want. I'm using, right now my BGM is just random BGM I found on YouTube. Yeah, you can send me whatever you want right now. Yeah, and then I guess I'll worry about that later. Very busy, very distracted right now. So my idea is just a generic, my first idea I had was just generic, I just wanted a generic cute pose, you know? I have no idea where, actually. I have no idea. I'm not good at this. Okay, I just had a better idea. Actually, okay. See, this is how it works. Now I have an idea. Okay. Discord? Yeah, you could send me that on Discord. Let me see here. Give me a second, I guess.
I had that like.
Oh no, don't play that. Hold on, let me pause that. I do not have a cute voice. That is not true. Okay, yeah, this, I think this will work. Yeah, I'll just send you my username. My Discord username. No, there's no way that my voice is cute. It's not possible. There we go. I think that's good. Anyway. Back to that. Okay, so yeah, I have kind of an idea of what I want to do now in my head, kind of. I think. So I gotta redo a bunch of this now. Yeah, I think I have a better idea now. Right now this playlist is all Nintendo music. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. This music is from Face Raiders. Oh my god, Face Raiders? I remember that game on the 3DS. That was such a weird, silly game. I don't know if anyone else remembers that. That was a game on the 3DS where you, like, used the camera? And you took pictures of people's faces and then you killed them, basically. A very silly game. I don't think I've thought about that game in a long time. Okay, maybe I want it to be a little bit more than that. Or not. So my idea right now is that she's just gonna be like yeah, she's gonna be like slightly bending over, like with her arms kind of behind her back, smiling and stuff. That's kind of the idea I have right now. That is the idea that came to me. Something like that, at least. I'm just trying to think of how... what angle I want it to be at, I guess. It'd be cute if one of the legs were like... this, and then the other one was like... that or something. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. I think I'm liking that idea. I think I'll keep going with that for now. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to think of how much of a tilt I want on her head and stuff. Now it's playing SimCity 4 music. That's very interesting. This is an interesting playlist. This is from SimCity 4? I don't remember ever hearing this music before. This feels like weird music for SimCity 4. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of the idea I have right now. I think that's pretty good. I think that's not bad. Mumei. I love Mumei. So sad. So many people in Hololive are graduating recently. Very interesting. Now I do have the Mumei reference, of course. I can pull that up on stream real quick. I don't know, I do like to show the reference I'm using. Usually. It's very nice that most VTubers in Hololive have a reference sheet. It's very, very useful. Let's see, I can just drag it here, right? Yeah, here's the reference sheet for Mumei. Very nice, very helpful. That's what I am using. This is what I am using for this. Yep. So yeah, I think I'm happy with this pose, I think. So I can probably keep going with this. Maybe I should move the legs a little bit. I can't believe this song here is from SimCity 4. Sounds like such a weird song. I did play SimCity 4. SimCity was great back in the day. Now it's City Skylines or whatever is the game these days. So now you tone the opacity down and you start a new layer. Well, first I should probably figure out some other stuff, I guess. Some of your stuff. What kind of stuff? So how... Because I want the head to be kind of tilted, but I need to think of how much exactly. Okay, what kind of manga? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I wanted to talk about, I recently got a VR headset, which is really cool. I don't think I'm gonna be using it. I don't know if I'd even be capable of streaming, like, VR. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I haven't looked into it. But I did recently get a VR headset, and it's very cool. Okay, so now that I've got that down, let me decide on the exact position of this. I also really want to draw Fuwamoka, because I do like Fuwamoka a lot, but I don't know, something about drawing Fuwamoka is very intimidating, because I like them a lot. And I feel like a lot of stuff is done, but what kind of manga? Is there anything in particular? That's probably a little too much. Okay, I see ya, I see ya. But this This pencil seems darker than usual. Oh, cause I... Hold on. I accidentally turned some kind of monochrome thing on the Leo though. Let me just... Yeah, okay. Interesting. That's better, okay. Yeah, that's way better. $16 volumes. I read most of my manga online. The only physical manga I own is Dragon Ball Super manga. I just read everything else online. Maybe I can find a good picture to use as a reference here. Reference is very good, I think. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep trying for now. I don't know how I feel about this music. This is weird music. Maybe that's a better one. Maybe I'll use this one. I do like to use this one a lot. There we go. That's very interesting. Okay, so anyway, where was I? Just gonna draw like the eye socket, sort of kind of weird looking, you know. Art is a process though. It takes a long time to get to the end product. What do you mean, what did I say? I don't think you should do that, but okay. Anyway. What do you mean, what did I say, Prima? What part? What part? What part are you talking about? I said a lot of stuff. Definitely think I need to work on this. I don't think it's exactly the best right now. I said that Okay. I said that I don't own physical manga, really. I read most of my manga online. The head probably needs to be a little bigger. I need to like, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Don't think I quite like that. Let me take a look here. BL, I mean, sure, BL is fine. It's pretty good sometimes. I see. Okay, well, I'll just keep going for That'll probably be better once it doesn't look like that. Maybe the head is just a little too much. Yes, I agree. Everything is better when it's gear. Let me turn on my other music. Perfect. Especially when it's twisted. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh. Okay. Yes, that totally makes sense. I totally understand. Yeah. Yes, yes. That actually reminds me of a meme I saw recently. It's pretty good. Pretty funny. I am a meme enjoyer, I would say. If I do say so myself. I drew a gay picture one time. Because it was funny. It was very funny. I don't regret it at all. Shaman King? Yes, they made a remake of Shaman King. I might have to completely redo this later, but I'm gonna keep going and see how it turns out. Okay, yeah, that's cool. My favorite anime was Dragon Ball Z, obviously, when I was a kid. Well, Dragon Ball Z, maybe. Also might have been Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot as well. I'm thinking. I probably want this like to be a little bit less that. Yeah, like I said earlier, the only manga I own physically is Dragon Ball Super manga. Cause, I don't know, I just do. Some of my favorite anime doesn't have a manga. I think they may have made a manga after the anime came out, but the anime was not based off the manga. It was just an anime original. My drawing is not following the whatever very well right now. That's fine though. That's cool that you have a lot of manga. Currently, I own one Hatsune Miku plushie and one Laplace figure and 3 Fuwamoko plushies. And that is it. I hope my voice is a good volume. I tested it a bunch before the stream. And I think it should be okay now. I'm thinking I might want to try to make it a bit more bent over a little bit. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm trying to decide still. What's your favorite manga, Priyano? Okay, so that was the... Oh no, I think I want to try... something a little different though. I gotta think about this. I should have put more time into deciding this before I streamed, probably. Like, she's got, like, my idea, like, I feel like I've got a different idea in my head. I don't need this open anymore. That's very interesting. Okay. That's very weird. That person, it looks like that person from earlier. immediately unfriended me and then deleted the thing. I guess they were so appalled by my horrible audio that they left in disgust. Anyway. I'm thinking I want to try a bit more. I think I want to try something a little different. So how about I do that? How about I just move this over here? That person who was in the stream chat earlier. They were messaging me on Discord. Did you see them? Anyway, yeah, I feel like I want to try something a little different. Lots of times I will use a 3D model, like the Clip Studio 3D model, to try and figure out a pose like this, but I would like to try to do it without that. I feel like that could be good practice. I would like to try to piece this together and without it. Anyway, so I feel like I want it to be a bit more bent over, like a bit more leaning forward than that. In my head, it's a little different than that. I just can't decide exactly what I want to do. So let me just do this again. Let me just try to get going again. Anyway, yeah, let me see if I can figure this out. Let me see if I can figure out a different... what I want here. Because I think that's a fine pose, but it's just not exactly what I'm thinking, what I have in mind, I think. I feel like the kind of pose I'm thinking of is more difficult anyway. So I feel like I want her to be like leaning forward a lot more. More from a front view, but slightly to the side, I guess. So like leaning forward like that. Yes. Slightly to the side. Hold on a second. Okay, I still don't know what I'm doing. Great. I'm sure I can find something to help me out here. I'm sure I've seen a picture somewhere, like exactly like what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I'll just. Let me just try it, I guess. Hello. Hello there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this picture. How are you doing, Dragonka? So, something like that. Yeah, I want something like the one on the left. I just want her to be like leaning forward a little more. I want, and I want her to be like leaning forward. She's more of leaning to the side though. Drawing perspective stuff gets really complicated. It gets really difficult. I really gotta think about what I'm doing. Oh yeah, Overwatch 2. I saw that. I saw that. Mumei is who I'm trying to draw today. I just have to get a pose I'm really happy with, I guess. Okay, I just got another idea. Okay, this is a good idea. I swear this is a great idea. I didn't really need to erase that anyway. So how about I have her doing... yeah, tilting her head a little bit. No, I think my idea... So what if she's... I think it'd be better. So instead of having both hands behind her back, she could have one hand behind her back, and the other one could be like this. And doing like a wave. That's always good. That's always cute. That's always a good picture. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Something like that. And then the legs can be mostly the same as the other one, I think. Kind of. Okay, so how about one of them is like... Yeah, something like that. I have to get the perspective right there. I could always use more practice at perspective type stuff anyway. Everyone probably could. That's the thing about art. You're kind of just always improving. You're never really done improving. Okay, I think that's not bad. I like that more. I feel like I've seen this exact picture that I'm drawing before. I feel like I've definitely seen a drawing that's exactly like what I'm making here. I don't know, I feel like that's usually the case though anyway. But yeah. That's probably usually the case anyway. That's kind of my problem. Trying to think of a pose. I mean, it's like, what has already been done anyway? Okay, so, yeah. I like this more than the other one, I think. But, you know, if you're hungry, then go eat. Right now. It's still another 2 hours before I have to go eat. Okay, well... yeah, I'll just keep going here. I think I'm happy with that. Let's... I don't know. I guess I can just get rid of this other one. So I decided not to go with that anyway. I'm not sure how long I want to stream for. I figured I would stream until like 4 o'clock, you know? So, yeah. But maybe not. I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can go for that long. Maybe I'll just finish the sketch and then end the stream. I don't know how long that'd take to do though. No, I feel like the head isn't tilted forward enough though. That's probably a bit better. Okay. I feel like I definitely procrastinate a lot.
Wow. Pentago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't really have too much to say at this point, anyway. Mumei. That one song that Mumei made is so good. That Mumei. The Mumei song known as Mumei is a very good song. And that reminds me of Crony's newest song. That song is crazy. Crony's range in that song is insane. It's like very talented. I've talked about it before, but yeah, there's that one guy on YouTube who's always making these shorts about one mistake artists often make or whatever. They're pretty nice. I don't know, maybe I should learn more anatomy, but he always like spouts off all the names of every bone and muscle, and it's like that just seems a little unnecessary, but yeah, it could be helpful. I feel like I'm always repeating myself, especially like as a streamer or YouTuber. I feel like you kind of gotta get used to repeating yourself a lot, especially if you actually have an audience. People are just like always asking the same question over and over again. Based on what I have seen, at least. You've always gotta add, like, the shoulder blades in here. I think that's what that part's called. Hello, new person. Welcome to this very interesting stream. I've just been spending the last hour trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Drawing from an interesting perspective like this is always hard. I definitely probably need to practice that more. I mean, I already said that anyway. But it's true. Yes. Of course. Oh, this song. This song on Spotify is really cool. So yes, I am trying to draw Mumei here. That is the idea, at least. Okay, now I'm rethinking the position of the legs again. Ugh, art is so much. Well, let me just continue with it the way I had it and see how I think it looks now, I guess. Okay, interesting, interesting. I feel like I probably won't have a lot of the lower half in the frame here anyway. I guess probably figure out the hand here. I'd, I'd say a waving hand isn't that difficult usually. It's pretty simple for the most part. There we go. I like that. I think that's good. Yes, yes. Hands are always, notoriously difficult. But it does depend. I do think this kind of position for the hand, this kind of pose is not that bad. But it just depends, I guess. There's many times I have to redraw a hand several times to get it to actually look right. It's okay. I can make it a little bit better there. Yeah, that's alright. That's okay. I think this is looking okay for now. I don't think it's too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, yeah. Yes, hands and feet are always difficult to draw. That is the rule of the nature. That's the law of the land. Everyone knows that. I think this is looking alright though. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going, I guess. Okay, so the eyes. Actually, yeah. I think I want the eyes to be closed. I think that would look better. Probably. No, I haven't really drawn closed eyes a whole lot. So probably won't be the best. But that's why reference exists. Anyway. Yeah, feet and hands, and also bicycles and horses as well. Very notorious. No one wants to draw those. That's probably fine. The wonderful thing about digital art is I can move and resize it as much as I want. It's very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go. I guess I'll go ahead and move on to the next layer, which is where I actually draw the actual thing. Okay, so yes. Clothes. I love drawing clothes. It's so amazing. No, yeah, I am drawing her in like her, normal first outfit, because that just feels right, obviously. You have to try and keep in mind the perspective here. See if this works at all, I guess. Okay, yes. Hello. I'm glad you're eating. What are you eating, Priyana? Shawarma? Uh, wow. I totally know what that is. Are you a part of this farm, Priyana? This farm? Are you a member of this farm? Oh, great. I'm glad. That's really good, actually. Oh, you're the leader of the swarm. That's really good to know. Alright. Anyway, the swarm is actually Neurosama's fan base, so I'm pretty sure Neurosama is the leader of the swarm. Okay. I don't have anything to talk about. You need to help me. You need to give me stuff to say, because I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to talk about. My brain is empty. Me? What is there to say about you, huh? I played that game Repo for the first time yesterday. It's a pretty interesting game. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to say about you, Priyana. What do you want me to say? Give me a
Jeez.
moment. Anyway, this picture is going pretty well. If I do say so myself. Okay.
Pain.
Anyway, I think this hand looks fun, so I'm just gonna do it just like that. Awesome. Okay, well, I gotta do like the hair now and stuff. Red Dead Redemption 2. Resident Dead Evil 2. In Zoe, yeah, that game is weird. I don't understand. I don't understand that game. I saw Matsu, he did an interesting video of the thing. What do you think about that repo game, Primo? I think it is very interesting. You never saw the gameplay? It's like Lethal Company, except probably a bit better. So it's like a better Lethal Company. Interesting. What do you have to say to that, Brianna? Interesting. That guy, there's a guy in chat trying to talk to you, Brianna. Yes. Welcome back. Yeah, here's the picture. Yes, I didn't reply, Brianna. They were talking to you, not me. They were asking you a question, Brianna. And you didn't reply. No, they weren't talking to me. They were talking to you. Okay, you know, that's basically the basics, you know? That's basically the drawing, so I just need to... You know, work on the rest of it, I guess. I think this turned out pretty well so far. Let me... I just gotta work on the details and all that other stuff, obviously. First, I'm going to make this skirt look skirt, you know. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, Mumei. I love Mumei. Mumei is great. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, this part. Okay, you know, do that. Yes. Okay. How about I add this belt now? Now I gotta draw a dagger. Mumei has so many little accessories on her avatar. How many people do you think Mumei has killed with this knife? Yes, that is true. Awesome. I think... Okay. Yes, I think this is pretty good for now. I will probably work on this later. I think I would probably end the stream. Go ahead and end the stream now. I think that's probably a pretty good place to end it. The sketch is mostly done. So the next step is to start on the line art, so I'll probably do that next time. There's still a few more details to add, but yeah. I think I'm done for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I think the picture turned out pretty good. Basically what I was thinking. I think it's pretty good, yeah. I'm ending the stream because I have other stuff to do, Priona. I gotta do other stuff. I don't know, Priya. What do you want? What do you want from me? Thank you for watching. Yes, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you think, what else I should draw, anything like that. I'm happy for any kind of support or interact. Can I even, I doubt, who would I even raid, Priona? who do you want me to, I don't even know how that works.
Wow.
I've never done that before.
I want to see the post play.
Stop that. Okay, then who? Priona, tell me. Tell me and I will do it. Okay, I've never heard that name before. Interesting. Oh, okay. How'd I even raid someone? I don't know how to do that. Tell me how to do that, Priona, so I can do it. Okay. Cool. Well, you know, if you know, Google, let me use Google. Google will tell me. Okay. According to Google, I just have to type. Okay. Well, I just have to stop that. And so according to Google, I have to type /read. And that will work. Let's try it. Okay, look, it worked. Okay. Yeah, spy. Thank you for watching. Well, good. Going down now, I guess.